Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Broncos offense comes onto the field first today. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something...
free, and he's brought down after a huge completion. The Broncos want to move quickly. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So now it's 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Eastern Michigan's offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off a defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's DeMarco. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the ground game. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Catch in the middle. It's DeMarco.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. grab behind the line. It's Allen. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Complete to start this drive. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Eastern Michigan going fast. On the ground, it's Thomas. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ready to fire from the pistol. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he...
There he goes. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Split backs here. Here's the handoff. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Conley. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Let's step back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, running back gets the give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wants to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man. Under fire. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Yates. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Conley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run the screen, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Never a doubt. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. And they forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quickly out to the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Sends it back in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Conley. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Running back searching for a hole. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back has it. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. Offense in a split backfield. He's got it on the right. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
After 38, brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down on this.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Using the quick game. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Quick release on the RPO. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kick is in the air. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Made him miss again. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Running into the open space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? To the ground with the back. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The give from the gun. Turning it on. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57. Oh, they blocked the kick. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Nice move there. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Broncos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to sling it on second down. They've got the screen set up. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it on the left. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. They want to run it left here. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Broncos need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give to the tailback. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's got the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Reynolds. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. Now on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is just killing. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He stops right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Unloads it left. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Pressure coming. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a 1st down. Quick tempo here for the offense. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. And the rush will get to him at the 25. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another